and broke his crown, but Jill is neither up nor down, but that's a story for a rainy day. Today's the day to spill your guts, you might get drunk, you will go nuts. Tobias says it's your time to play. You think you won't, we know you will. Learn something to go shouting out the windowsill. Tobias on the hill, Tobias on the hill.
We try to get part of like the shtick that I'm going for is getting people's reaction to this crazy hill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you just like breeze down. Did you park at the top?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I lived in Highland Park, so I'm like used to these hills.
In this episode of Tobias on the Hill, from the new CW show The Messengers, Sam Littlefield.
I start on the CW on this show called The Messengers, about all these really beautiful teenagers that are trying to save the world from the apocalypse. And I am one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Well, I start out as like a kind of a good guy. It's a really, it's like a Norman Bates. I'm like keeping my dead mother's skeleton in my bedroom, and these health insurance companies wouldn't pay for her treatment, so I took her home, and now I'm like on this rampage.
So talk to me a bit about Utah and growing up there, and how you got from Utah to
here.
To La La Land. Yeah.
Well, Utah has kind of a strong. It had a strong film and television sort of industry. I mean, I got my SAG card there. I did like a feature films for families basketball movie when I was like 16 or something, and then I did there was this show on USA about an undercover FBI family, and I made my big debut on that. I was cleaning houses during the day, and then I was like bar backing at night. How did I get out of that? I remember one day I was working the day shift at it was the oldest bar in Los Angeles. Oldest and darkest bar, and my boss was this 88-year-old woman that I never saw without her sunglasses on. And it just hit me like, I cannot do this anymore. My entire life is revolving around this bullshit job that is getting me nowhere, and so I just quit. And I put all of my energy into acting, and that is what happened. Yeah, that is when I started getting full-time work as an actor. I mean, I would say The After was like my first big break. Chris Carter, creator of X-Files. So yeah, it's so funny, like we were waiting around for like a year.
Because it was going to go on, and then they just said no go.
I mean, he was writing all of the episodes and everything, and it just didn't happen, which happens so often in this whole industry.
Well, at least you have that leotard.
I have the leotard.
Outfit.
Have you seen the leotard?
I mean, I've not seen it in person. I saw the episode.
I have the most amazing leotard.
Really?
I actually have.
Oh, we should have brought it.
I have a collection of leotards from different shows that I've done.
Is that all you? Did they CGI any of that, or?
It was all. Well, yeah, no, they CGI. Because I did
the crowd.
I did this like backflip, and then I like scurry into the forest like on my back. No, but that was, it was, so there was the leotard, and then what you saw on camera, I was naked.
Okay.
I was 100%
Body
naked.
paint.
It was all Latin biblical scribe, tattoo transfers onto like every inch of my body. It was 12 hours of makeup.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a 22-hour day of filming.
Wait, so what did you have here?
I had a little thing glued on my jock, but that was it.
Just the thing wearing.
So that I mean, I always find like I'm in a more powerful place when I just feel like I'm like lending myself to something as opposed to like
taking scraps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, like I'm just sort of like, yeah, like, okay, this is somebody else's vision. I'm like I'm giving myself over to this vision that this person is doing, as opposed to I'm trying really hard to do a good job. The things that I'm most proud of in my career are the things that I've done myself.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the Tobias on the Hill YouTube channel.